come to the beginning of your mat. Bring your big toes together. Take your shoulders to your ears. Let your shoulders then drop back. Close your eyes for a moment. Then just feel how you stand on your mat. The strong connection to the floor. And then next, breathe in and out. Place your palms together in front of your heart center. Breathe in, stretch and look to your thumbs. Breathe out, bring your hands to the floor. Breathe in, right leg back to lunge position. Take your breath and bring your leg back to plank. Breathe out, knees down, chest to the floor. Breathe in for cobra. Breathe out, down facing dog. And stay in down facing dog for 3 deep breaths. Place your palms to the floor. Let your heels press to the mat. And with each exhale, tuck in your tummy. Then with the next inhale, take your right leg forwards to lunge position. Left leg follows. And with the next in-breath, reach up. And let your hands go back to heart center. Breathe in and out, namaste. Breathe in, reach up and look to your thumbs. Breathe out, bring your hands to the floor. Breathe in, left leg back to lunge. Take your breath and bring this right leg back to plank position. Breathe out, bring the knees to the floor, chest follows. And with the next inhale, come to cobra. Breathe out to down face dog. And again, 3 deep breaths in down facing dog. Lengthen your spine, lengthen the back of your legs. Let the breath flow through your body. Then with the next inhale, left leg forward. Right leg follows. And with the next in-breath, reach up, look to your thumbs. Breathe out, bring your hands to heart center. Breathe in and out, namaste. Breathe in, reach up, look to your thumbs. Breathe out, bring your hands to the floor, right to your feet. Right leg back to lunge position with the inhale. Sink deep with your butt into your mat. Hold your breath, bring left leg back to plank. Feel the strength in your body, in your stomach, your legs. And then breathe out, knees to the floor, chest follows. And then breathe into cobra. Open your chest, press your arms right to the flanks of your body. And with the out breath, come to downward dog. Let the heels sink into the mat. Spread your fingers. Press your palms firmly to the floor. Look at your tummy or your belly button. And again, take deep breath. Feel the length along your spine. And then with the next inhale, take your right leg forward to lunge position. Again, open your chest, look forward. Left leg follows, come to standing at the front of your mat. And with the inhale, reach up, stretch high to the ceiling. Breathe out, hands to your heart center. Breathe in and out, namaste. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold, bring your hands to the floor. Left leg with an in-breath back to lunge position. Feel the stretch on the foreside of your left leg. Then hold your breath and bring right leg back to plank. Breathe out, come to the floor, and with the in-breath, come to cobra. Lift your chest, open your chest, and breathe out, press to down facing dog. Again, a few breaths in this position. With each exhale, tuck in your tummy and fold in your hip position. Then with the next inhale, left leg forward to the front of your mat for lunge. Right leg follows. And with the in-breath, reach up, breathe out, let the hands go to the heart center. Relax, get at the end of your mat, get down to your knees, sit on your heels, interlace your fingers, stretch up with your hands, look up to the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths. Feel the length in your body. And then let go. And just make you comfortable on your mat, on your belly. Stretch your arms to the sides in a 90-degree angle from your body. And then from that position onwards, use your left hand to push you away from the mat and try to lay over your right arm with your whole body. Your head can be relaxed, can lie on the floor, you can hold it, whatever you like to do. And then feel the stretch on your right shoulder, and the more you lie over your right arm with your body, the more the stretch in your right shoulder. Okay? Right palm is pressed to the floor. And then release. Come back to your belly. And then do it to the other side. So roll your body over your left arm. Your right hand can support your body. Feel the stretch on your left shoulder. If you like, release your neck, just let your head sink to the floor. And then release again, roll back to your belly. Place your palms under your shoulders, spread your fingers. And then push yourself up to down facing dog again. A few deep breaths. And then with the next inhale, take your right leg forward, again to a lunge position. You can place your left leg on the floor, or you can push your left heel backward so that the knee lifts from the floor. Both is okay. You can lift your upper body on your right knee, and then try to rotate your upper body towards your right leg. Try to place your left arm or your left shoulder on the outside of your right leg. Place your hands together in prayer's position. Your right elbow points towards the ceiling. You take back your right shoulder and you look towards your right elbow. And your right knee presses against your left shoulder for more rotation. And as I said, if you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can press your left heel back and lift your knee from the floor. Try to breathe into the rotation, and the more you press your left knee against your shoulder, the more you can rotate. Is okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then release. release. Get back to lunge position, place your hands on the floor, hold your breath and bring your right, left back in plank. Feel the strength inside your body. And then with the next exhale, place your knees on the floor. Let your chest and chin follow. And then breathe in for Cobra. From Cobra, try to release your hands from the floor. Try to interlace your fingers on top of your butt. And then breathe in, lift your chest, and pull your hands towards your feet. Try to press your hip towards the mat. And then take a few deep breaths into your stomach. Feel the mat and the floor touching. And then release again. Place your hands under your shoulders again. Press to down facing dog. A few deep breaths. Okay. And then with the next inhale, take your left leg forward to lunge. From the lunge position, use your left leg for support. You can let your hands rest here. If you want to go within the rotation, draw your upper body towards your left leg. You can bring your left arm outside the left leg, or you can bring your right shoulder. You can press your hands together if your right shoulder is on the outside, and then draw back your left shoulder. Let your elbow points towards the ceiling. And again, take a few deep breaths in this position. Feel the rotation along the spine. If you want, you can press your right heel back and lift your right leg or your right knee from the floor. Breathe in the rotation. Feel how your spine opens. And then release again. Bring your hands to the floor. Hold your breath for left leg back to plank position. Breathe out. You can bring your knees to the floor, chest follows. And with the in-breath, come to Cobra. From Cobra position, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. You can stretch your arms towards your feet. And with the next inhale, try to lift up your body, open your chest, take deep breath into your stomach against the mat. Then again, release your fingers, place your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up to down facing dog. Again, a few deep breaths. After the first rotations, lengthen your spine again. And then with the next inhale, bring your right leg forward again. Place your foot between your hands in lunge position. From that position onwards, again, lift your body on your right leg. But this time we rotate to the other direction, so your right leg goes to the inside of your right foot. Your left hand can either go to the back, to your back, or you can bring your arm to your left ear. You can look to the ceiling under your left arm. And again, if you want, you can press your left heel from the floor, your left knee, leave the mat, and try to draw your left shoulder to the back. Lengthen the side of your body, and in addition to that, rotate your spine. Try to make connection with your right knee and your right shoulder. And then release again, bring everything back to the floor. Hold your breath. Your right hand goes on the right side of your right foot, and then bring the right foot back to plank position. Breathe out, come to the floor, and breathe in for cobra. Breathe out, press yourself to down facing dog. Take a few deep breaths. And then with the next inhale, take your left leg forward to lunge. You can sink deep to the mat with your hip. And again, we rotate again, bring your left hand on the inside of the left foot. You can either place your right hand on your back, or you can bring your right arm to your right ear, stretch to the side, and in addition, take your right shoulder back. You can look toward the ceiling. If you want, you can press your heel backwards so that your knee lifts from the mat. Try and breathe quietly. Yes. And then let go. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your hands right and left from your front foot. Hold your breath and bring your front foot back to plank position. Breathe out. Slowly come to the floor. And breathe in. Come to cobra. Breathe out, press yourself to down facing dog. Take a few deep breaths. Enjoy the length. Let your heels drop strongly to the mat. And then from down facing dog, just let your knees drop towards the mat. And let your butt sink towards your heels. You can place your forehead on the mat, if you can. And if your forehead touches the mat, then try to work your fingertips forward, bit by bit. And if there's no further opportunity to lengthen your spine, then stay in this position. Feel the length on the back of your body. Breathe deep and slowly. And then from that position, walk with your hands back towards your knees. Automatically, you will lift yourself up. And from that position, try to sit right to your heels. Yeah. Okay, from that position onwards, you can take your right leg, place your right foot on the mat. Your left heel goes to your right butt cheek. Yeah, okay. Then place your right foot over your left leg. And in case your right sit bone has lifted from the mat, try to sink deep with your sitting bone to the mat so that you really feel both sitting bones on the floor. Sink deep into the mat. You can lift your chest by pulling your knee towards your chest. Feel the lengthened spine. And then take your left arm, wrap your left arm around the right knee. Automatically your body draws itself towards the right leg. Your right hand can support from the back. You can press from your mat toward the ceiling with your right hand so that your spine is really lengthening itself, and then draw yourself towards your right leg. Feel the rotation along your spine. Try to breathe deeply. And with each breath, try to get further and further in the position. Try to relax your shoulders. Okay? And then slowly release. Release also your legs. And then build up the other side. So now bring your right foot to your left butt cheek. If it's somehow uncomfortable in your knee, you can stretch your right leg forward. Yeah? Otherwise, left foot on the mat, left foot over your right leg. Again, sink with both sitting bones onto the floor, that you really have the feeling of sitting straight up. You can support the whole thing by pressing your knee towards your chest, lifting your chest up, and at the same time sink with your sitting bones towards the floor. Wrap your right arm around the left leg. Your left arm can support from behind. It helps you pressing you up from the mat, holding the length in your spine, and then you can draw yourself to your left leg and start the rotation along your spine. You can follow your left shoulder with your view, and then again take deep breath from your belly up towards your chest. Okay? And again, release everything. Perfect. Good. Come to down facing dog position again. So lengthen everything again. Place your palms firmly on the floor, spread your fingers. Let your heels drop towards the mat. And your butt is the highest point of your body right now. From down facing dog, with the next inhale, try to lift your right leg as far as possible. Try to leave your hips straight to the mat. And then take your right knee and place your right knee in between your hands on the mat. Right foot goes to left hip, and your hip sinks onto the mat. And in that position, you should already feel a light stretch on your right butt cheek. Okay, if you want to go further, well, there are different variations now. If you don't want to go further, you can just lower your body over your right leg and just rest here. Try to pull your left hip bone towards the floor and just feel the nice stretch on the right side of your butt. If you want to have an additional rotation in your spine, then you can lift again. You can place both hands on the right side of your right leg. Yeah? And if you want, and if you can place your left shoulder on the side of your leg. Place your hands together in praying position. Right shoulder draws back. And you can watch your right elbow, which points towards the ceiling. So, besides the nice stretch on your butt, you also have the rotation along your spine, and it helps you to also press your left hip more to the floor. So this is going to be a little bit more stronger stretch than normally. Okay? Perfect. A few deep breaths. And then to release, place your hands under your shoulders again. You can lift your chest if you want for one moment. Just take a deep in-breath. And then again, hands onto the floor, tuck in your toes from left leg, and then press your right left up towards the ceiling, stretch yourself. And then come back to down facing dog, 2 deep breaths before we follow on with the left side. With the next inhale, reach up with your left leg. Try to let your hips square to the mat. And then take your left knee in between your hands on the front of your mat. Your left foot goes to your right hip draws towards the mat. If you just want to relax, then lay over your left leg as comfortable as you like. If you want to have a little bit more, you can place your hands both on the outside of your left leg. Lower down, bring your right shoulder to the outside of your left leg. Place your hands in praying position. Take back your left shoulder, and you can follow your left elbow with your view to the floor, to the ceiling. Again, try to really let your right hip drop towards the mat. And the more you rotate along your spine, the more you take back your left shoulder, the more you feel the stretch in your left butt cheek now. Okay? Perfect. Good. Then slowly release. If you like, you can again reach up and take a deep breath in your chest. And then place your hands back on the floor, tuck in your toes from the right foot, and then push your left leg towards the ceiling, stretch yourself, and come back to down facing dog. 2 deep breaths in down facing dog. And then again, let your knees drop to the mat. Let your butt drop towards your heels. Take your hands back towards your feet. Place your forehead onto the floor and just relax for a moment in that position, in child's position. With the next inhale, start to slowly lift your body. You can let your head hang until your whole spine is lengthened again. If you're all up, you can rotate your shoulders a little bit. And then release your feet from under your butt. Stretch your legs right in front of you. You can take your butt cheeks back so that you really can feel your sitting bones on the floor again. And from sitting position, you can take your right leg and place your sole on the inner thigh, so that you have a 90-degree angle between your left leg and your right leg. Okay? Your toes from the left foot draw towards your body. You can use your hands for a moment to just help yourself really sitting straight up. Your tummy tucks in so that you keep the strength. And then from that position, take your left hand and place your left hand or the lower arm on the right side, on the outer right side of your right leg. And your view can follow your right shoulder. And the more you press with your left arm against your right thigh, the more you rotate along the spine, and your right hand can help to really keep you upright. Perfect. All okay? Good, good. Again, take deep breaths. And with each out breath, try to rotate even more. Use even more strength from your left arm to rotate your spine in the position. If you feel that you don't need your right hand to support everything, you can release your right hand. Your right arm can go towards your right ear, and then with the side of your body, you can stretch with your right hand towards your left foot as far as it's possible. So besides the rotation, you have also the side stretch of your side body. Okay? Perfect. Try to relax as much as possible in this posture. Try to enjoy the stretch on your side. Try to enjoy the additional rotation. And then release again. Lift up. You can take your hands towards the ceiling. Again, elongate your spine. And then stretch forward between your legs as far as possible. And then again, lift up. Release the right leg. Try to find your optimal sitting position. Try to find your sitting bones. Lift your chest, tuck in your tummy, and then take your left leg, place the foot or the sole of your left foot on the inside of your right leg. Again, try to create a 90-degree angle between both of your legs. You can first try to support yourself from behind, toes from right foot pull towards your upper body. And then if you like, you can place your right hand or the lower arm against the outside of your left thigh. Your left hand supports your upright sitting. And then with each out breath, try to rotate more and more. Let your breath help you to get into the position. Okay? Very nice. Again, if you feel that you don't need the support from your left hand, you can again place your left hand or your left arm against the left ear and try to reach with your hand towards your toes. Additional stretch of your side. And really with each breath try to help to even get the stretch a little bit more comfortable. Next inhale, release everything. Release your legs. And then come onto your back. Just lay down on your mat. Find a comfortable position for yourself. You can lie in Shavasana, or if it's not comfortable for your lower back, it's also possible to place your feet on the floor. You are in Shavasana, just let go. Let your breath flow through your body. Feel the in-breath in your stomach The out breath releases all stress. And try to feel that how with each out breath you can sink deeper and deeper towards your mat. How the weight of your body is released into the floor. How your muscles relax even further. Try to be with yourself. Try to ignore everything that is going on around you. Try to concentrate on your breathing and on all the effects the breathing has in your body. Try to let go. Try to just be. Try to be with yourself.